went to chef school? This ain't exactly where I saw myself.
The FC is nothing but a bunch of warmongers and murderers.
Be careful if you run into those ecliptic jerks. They fly around like they own the settled systems. They like to use
Financials make sense.
Well then, we're going to have to give you one hell of a send-off.
You, madam, have a deal.
Thinking about joining up with security. If you think about it, if a neuroamp helps you get a better job, it basically pays for itself. I think I'm gonna get one.
Good for you.
liking that laser gun. Pew pew.
You're out there a lot, right? In space? Just do us all a favor and never turn into one of those spacers. Scum of the galaxy.
Do you have something for me? The Trade Authority appreciates your visit. Do you... I'm glad you made the right decision. I'll look this over and make sure that Mast gets just as much as they need, not a bit more. The Trade Authority will not forget what you've done for us. Oh my, someone was attempting to hack Galbang? And at a glance, it appears they may have had some success. This will make for some entertaining late-night reading. Well, Miss Reyes, it's been such a pleasure having you here. I'll be sure and pass along my compliments to your superiors.
I hope whatever that is, it's worthless to you. And you know, I'm still not sure you weren't behind this all along, whatever this is.
I'm sorry to hear you say that. I was trying to be sincere. Well, in any event, thank you for a wonderful diversion from my usual work.
There are always about a million things to do, and I'm only one person. It's so overwhelming. I have 3 projects that are backburnered right now because no one has time to help me. 3!
Think about if there's something you need, no matter what it is, either I have it or I can get it. That depends. If you have a ship and are willing to haul cargo, then we've got some work. We frequently post cargo running jobs up on the mission boards. Check them out. I've heard our jobs pay well, and... Pleasure dealing with you. The Trade Authority appreciates your visit.
You know you can't give Zoe anything, don't you? So you tracked it down. You've got... Great. I'll get this back to Mass for... I'm not stupid. I know Zoe probably made you an offer. I appreciate that you didn't take it. And I'm really glad we got to work together on this. Looks like maybe someone thought they could hack into Galbang's system. In fact, looks like maybe they did. Still want to claim you had nothing to do with this, Zoe?
My dear, why in the world would I want to break the law? And Galbank, no less. I do quite enough business with them as it is.
All right. Well, I'll have some people look over this. Maybe they'll be in touch.
I very much doubt that.
See you around.
The trade? Thing about the trade business? Who you know? If you need anything else, you know where to find us.
I totally understand that Max has a tremendous amount to keep track of. I just wish it wasn't always my work that falls through the cracks. They said they were going to bring someone on to help out. Take some of the load off me. They said that 2 years ago.
I know people say it's a scam, but I really think I should give it a shot.
Saw your ship come in. Nice ride.
Always nice to see a fresh face around here. You stop in whenever you like.
Everyone's welcome, so no shortage of hungry mouths to feed around here. Keeps us on our toes. Nothing else?
Absolutely. I'm sure my mom would be proud to have the place featured in an article. What's up?
Yeah, sure thing. I'm Teresa Mason, and this is my home. My mom's the Kay who founded Kay's house. I grew up here along with the business. My mom passed the place on to me when she decided to retire. Running it is my pride and joy. I've put everything I have into it. Business is steady, as usual. We don't tolerate violence or disrespect, so a lot of folks like to spend time here.
The only thing that's worrying me is a new group of customers I've seen hanging around lately. They've been watching the UC surplus store pretty closely. I have a bad feeling they might be planning something. Kay's house has a reputation as a safe place. I don't want to be associated with that kind of thing. Honestly, I'd really appreciate that. I'd feel terrible if something happened and I hadn't done anything to try to stop it.
Why don't you come by when you have some spare time? And we'll talk it out. Great. Let me know when the article comes out, will you? I'd like to read it.
My sister started her own homestead. I don't know if you heard, but my sister started her own homestead.
I've got them. We're doing the best we can here. That's all we can ever do. A journalist? That's a surprise. Most people don't think any. I'd be happy to help. Things are always rough at the med bay. I'm the closest thing to a doctor that the well has, and I can't treat everyone. The last few weeks have been especially bad. There's some kind of infection going around, and a lot of kids down here are catching it. It just breaks my heart to see. Oh, you're sweet to offer. There might be something you can do, if you're willing. Sure, if you'd like. My name's Talia. I was born and raised. Once upon a time, I was a combat medic for the UC Navy. When the colony war ended, things are always the same in the well. Violent and dangerous. All right, dear. You...
No loitering, okay? I don't have a reporter. Fine, but I'm only talking basics. I don't like people... Name's Henrik. I own Apex Electronics. That's all I'm willing to say to some nosy reporter. How the hell do you think? Life's a... Door's still open, isn't it? That's my idea of success. Sorry if you were hoping for something more flowery. Great! Now...
You'll be free to peruse my wares once you deliver the package to me. Hey, give that back! the package, and then we can do business. Hey, give that back! I help out Henry from time to time. Not very often these days, but that's fine. Hey, give that back! Hey, give that back! Have you retrieved my package yet?
If you haven't, don't take it personal if I don't stop to chat. Lots? Would you? I'd really appreciate it. I saw them. They sure looked They've been coming here regularly for the last couple weeks, and all they do is sit on the balcony and watch the UC surplus. I thought I heard them mention a robbery, but I'm not sure. They seem to know I'm onto them, so they stop talking about it when I... That's not how I want this handled. Kay's place is the only safe haven in the well. If anyone's going to handle them, it's... But I have to be sure they're up to something before I get the authorities involved. I don't want to... Why don't you do a little sleuthing for me? Maybe you'll have better luck. We can decide what to do once we figure out if they're really...
Want to join?
Kill for a cup of coffee right about now. Juicy security! Stop right now!
Three gunshots this week alone. I guess we know where you see... Oh, you remembered. I'm touched, dear, really. All the children seem to have the same stomach bug, but I'm having trouble But one of my colleagues, Dr. Lebedev, is an expert. If I had his research notes, He works topside at Reliance Medical. It's easy to find. Oh, thank you so...
Sure, if you want to be...
I don't know, Isaac. Seems like a tough joint to crack.
That's just what they want you to think, Louis. You see security around here?
No? What?
But nothing. I say we strike while the iron's hot. Goody two-shoes in case place is gonna rat us out.
She was giving us some serious side-eye last time we were in there.
See, no time like the present. We'll do it tonight. It'll be fine, trust me. We'll be in and out in time to make last call at Jake's. Rick's info is good, so it'll be a piece of cake.
I've never seen anybody else try something like this.
I've just about had enough of you doubting me, Louis.
I have a real bad feeling about this.
If we pull this off, we'll be swimming in credits.
That's a pretty big if.
Hey, I thought you were on my side here.
Guess I need to work on my self-confidence.
If we can make this happen, we'll be real big shots around here.
I sure hope we can make it happen.
You gotta trust me. We'll be fine.
If you say so, Isaac.
If Rick's info is good, this'll be a piece of cake.
No shortage of hungry mouths to feed around here. Damn. I was hoping I had it wrong. I guess that settles it. We have to get the authorities involved before they can go through with the robbery. You should take this straight to Officer Endler at the security office. He'll look into it. If he gives you a hard time, tell him I sent you to make the report. That'll get him on your side. Sort of. He's a regular customer, and I've reported crimes to him before. He's more fair-minded than most of the Wells security officers. Thanks. Let me know when you've made the report, okay?
My mother wanted me to be a doctor.
So, I've got some news for you. We're expecting...
Something I can help you? Phew. What I wouldn't give to be stationed in the Embassy District. Well, that's what we're here for. The UC surplus. You sure about that? It's been a long time since someone was stupid enough to rob that place. That's all. Nobody in the Well's more reliable than Teresa. If she says there's a problem, I believe it. You can tell her I'm personally looking into it. That should ease her mind. Those thieves won't be so cocky with security on patrol.
That was quick. How'd things go with Officer Endler? I knew I could count on him. Thanks for your help with this. I feel a lot better knowing security's on patrol down there.
It's cliche, but it's true. You won't find a better selection of... Of course, of course. Pleasure dealing with you.
We gotta lay low for a while.
The majority of citizens here in New Atlantis count. Welcome to real life. A magical problem Talia can't solve. I never thought I'd see the day. Sick children. Well, we can't have that. I'd be happy to help. Let's see. A stomach bug. I've treated plenty of those. I keep extensive notes. I'm sure I have something that can help. Ah, yes, here we go. I've uploaded. And give her my best, will you? I hope everything...
I'm sorry, I really can't afford to be distracted. I need to get to the bottom of this. Yes. Concern. I work for the scientific division of MAST. I've been studying this tree for quite some time. Are you familiar with this particular specimen? Do you... Look, I have a lot of work to do here. If you're just going to gawk, I'd ask that you move on. If you can actually... I don't normally solicit help from random passersby, but it seems an exception is necessary. Would you be willing? Well, that's... Thank you. That's unexpected. There's a series of biosensors I've placed in various locations around New Atlantis. They've been running for long enough that I think it...
That your ship that landed not too long ago? It sure is something. You're under arrest! No sudden moves! right there. You're under arrest. Stop right there. UCC.
You didn't hear this from me, but those eclectic mercenaries, the factions. Three-Star Collective and UC both. That's why they give them a white.
So, what's the point?
I used to be an actuary. Now look at me.
What you seen?
It's not like we're doing anything.
Hey, are you looking for eggs too? I've only found one so far, but I want to find more before anyone else does. So if you see some, can you tell me?
Talk about work or any trade secret stuff. It's none of
Yeah, it was. Weird, right? Miss Seng over at UC Distribution bought the one I found, and she said she might buy more if I can find them. I could really use the credits.
I'm pleased to report that our stocks are currently being maintained at 90% or higher. I'm sure we have anything you might need. Welcome to UC Distribution. Who, Jordan? That kid's in here every other day with some... Why, what is it? Oh, really? Well, you can have it back for what I paid for it. Plus,
a little.
Pleasure doing business. You're always welcome back, if you don't mind a bit of a wait.
Just one quiet day. Too much to ask.
He's quite something, our brother.
I need any luck tracking down those sensors. So you do. Wonderful. I'll just take these. All right, we'll just upload the data. Give it a moment. And just another moment. It is working, isn't it? There it is. Relief. Now, let's see. This is... Well, it's... Oh my. Well, there's good news and bad news. The good news is that my suspicions were correct. There is... I will report my findings to MAST immediately with no small amount of satisfaction. Yes, it does feel good to be right. Particularly when others have... The bad news, as it were, is that the internal... In this particular case, the tree is now regularly emitting ultra-low frequency sound waves. They're nearly imperceptible now, but this is something we've never observed before. Depending on how large these waves grow, I must consult with my colleagues in MAST at once. Thank you for your assistance.
Diplomacy will never die. The question is, will it be used in good faith?
Don't be stupid! Stop now! Stop! In the name of the law! New Atlantis security! Stop! Security, don't make any sudden moves.
really... Thanks for helping me out with those interviews. Hey, that's great! Thanks so much. Did everything go all right? That's why stories like this one are so important. If people knew what was going on down there, maybe they'd want to help fix it. I can't thank you enough for helping me out. I'll send you a copy of the story if it gets published.
Evening, sir.
That neon fella. I missed it. How'd it go?
After an astounding 10th year without a single reported accident.
Don't be nervous.
Welcome to Infinity Ltd's corporate headquarters.
I'm sure a junior assistant would be fine.
Yogi made her cheerleader.
Go Timberwolves!
I guess
You
we
looking
gotta
for a
start
job
somewhere.
too? Infinity is always hiring. Always.
Enhance is here for you. Hi, welcome to Enhance. Thanks. If you're here to try something new or on a whim, all our services and records. Enhance will be here anytime you'd like a different look.
Well, you're only as safe as your equipment out there. Welcome to Outland. We deal in only the finest, most reliable gear for whatever. All of our products come. And while I've never needed them myself, I've never left the planet. Yes, by all means, have a look. See you around.
Can we run through it one more time?
You can over-rehearse. It'll sound bad.
Submit your application now at the nearest
I'm happy to help out in whatever way I can here. Anything Thomas needs, I'm here for him.
Our numbers are growing every year. Aquilis's message really connects with people.
Pickpocket, stop!
Our numbers are growing every year. Aquilis's message really connects with people.
Yes, exactly. It's like when someone is...
Always good to see another badge.
Just got the new job and no problem.
Problem?
If you need patching up, I've got limited resources, but Really? This is perfect. I knew Dr. Lebedev would have what I needed. I'll have this solved in no time with these notes for reference. Thank you so much, dear. Really. I couldn't have done this without you.
not as bad as everyone says. We should visit sometime. What's the report do anyway?
I've got no idea.
Been up there, huh? Space? Must be cool.
Captain, everyone will be in the library, just inside. If Barrett were here, he'd probably tell you that you're part of something bigger now, and he hopes you'll make this place your home.
Oh, ridiculous. Easiest bet I'll ever win. You really think what I'm suggesting is so outlandish? All the phenomena you see out in the stars, and what I'm saying is the most impossible theory?
You two keep going on like this, and I'm banning wages. I'm serious.
We'll play nice. Just a little friendly conversation, Sarah, that's all. We appear to have a visitor.
Welcome to Constellation. We have a lot to talk about. Would you care to tell us what happened to our friend? Why you're here and he isn't? I see. Vasco, verify.
All statements made have been factual.
This is just typical. Barrett hands over our ship and our robot to some random employee of that discount mining outfit he uses.
Walter.
And if we hadn't insisted on installing those emergency protocols, I guarantee you this rock breaker here would be halfway to Neon.
But that didn't happen. He's here with the artifact.
Thank you, Matteo. Now, let's focus on what's in front of us, shall we? What happened when it was extracted? Did anyone see anything? Hear anything? We think it's anyone else who pulls one out of the rock for the first time. Why? We're not sure yet. So if you wouldn't mind adding another data point. Interesting. Similar to Barrett's description of the experience, with less embellishment.
There. Are you hearing this? Do you all believe me now?
Whether it happened or not wasn't in doubt. But honestly, Godfrey, if you expect us to believe in fairy tales...
If this is the greatest mystery in the universe, why couldn't it be part of the ultimate mystery?
But gentlemen, can we please focus? Noelle, I think it's time we tested your theory.
Right. Let's see. We know the artifacts react to each other. The pieces we already have move when they're in close contact. Now, if we add this new one to the two we already have...
The artifact. If you could place it on the table here.
That's it. Just like the others. And to imagine, we thought there were only two of them at first.
Oh my god, that's it. They're reacting. Look at how it's coming together. That energy that's arcing between them, no manufactured material in the settled systems can do that. None of them. This proves
Easy, girl. Breathe. You'll have a heart attack.
She's not the only one. If they're coming together, that means there's a set.
Built by an intelligence outside the settled systems.
Still 2,000 credits for our little wager, Patrick?
You're on, Walter.
Well, if we had all the answers, it wouldn't be exciting. Now, would it?
Not to take away from the moment, but what are we going to do about our new friend here?
So, are you ready to get to work? See if exploration is the life you want to lead in this little universe of ours? We're all here because we're committed to exploring space. Humanity may have settled the stars, but that doesn't mean we should stop diving into the unknown. Beyond that, you'll be expected to use your own judgment, just like the rest of us. Individually, they're just odd hunks of metal, another oddity from the uncharted reaches of space. As to what they are, what they're building, well, you'll be part of solving that puzzle now. You should take some time to get settled in. Introduce yourself to everyone. Some of our members aren't here, but you'll meet them soon. Come find me when you're ready. You and I are going to be doing some traveling together. Get your feet wet. And here, I think you've earned something for bringing the artifact to us. In addition to credits, why don't we set you up with a backpack with some boost capability? You'll need it out in the field anyway. Just mind your head.
Hello there, Vasco.
Greetings, Walter Stroud. How may I assist you?
No, I don't need anything. Just, checking in, seeing how you're doing.
At present, all systems are functioning well within established parameters.
Right. Well then, keep up the good work.
I hope you are
Well,
satisfied
I suppose
with the
calling you a
orders
rock
available to
breaker
you.
may have been a bit out of line. Still doesn't excuse it. My frustrations lie more with Barrett, not the first time his shenanigans have jeopardized one of our ventures. Not fair of me to take it out on you, especially since it would seem he made the right call this time. So, let's start over, shall we? Walter Stroud, CEO of Stroud Eklund, member of Constellation, and welcome aboard. By the way, in addition to a place to stay, the Lodge has a wealth of modification and research equipment. Spacesuit customization, pharmaceutical manufacturing, testing alien substances, the whole thing. You can even fashion industrial pieces for large-scale projects, if you don't mind extracting a few raw resources from a nearby planet, that is. I'm a fan of self-reliance, so I encourage you to make use of the tools we have to build what you need. Funny thing about companies, you build one sturdy enough, it doesn't need you there all the time to prop it up. Stroud Eklund functions quite well on a day-to-day basis, leaving me time to devote to more esoteric pursuits. For years, I was captivated by the writings of Constellation's founder, Sebastian Banks. I finally decided to do something more than admire from a distance, and so now I call the Lodge home as much as anywhere else. We're most well known for ship manufacture. Unfortunately, our success means you'll sometimes see Stroud Eklund ship modules on less than reputable vessels. They covet them. The bastards. I've tried to convince the United Colonies we can help in that regard, but they're married to Deimos Star Yards, and those old salts are stuck in the glory days. Me? Why, I'm the wallet. Someone has to fund all this, and all my success in business doesn't mean much if I can't put it to good use. I don't pretend to have the daring of Ms. Morgan, or the smarts of young Mateo, but I can make sure that they have the resources they need. And, as you've now seen, those resources aren't being wasted. We're onto something big here. Up until very recently, I'd likely have dismissed it as, I don't know, hallucinations. But now, I'm not sure what to think. I don't suppose you have a history of this sort of thing, do you? Yes, I imagined as much. I'm no scientist. I leave that to the likes of Barrett and young Noel there. But I think we can all... Frankly, this is the most exciting thing that's happened in years. Until next time.
Walter, you don't have to answer this, but I was wondering something. You don't seem to spend much time at home. How is that not a problem for you, William?
That is a rather personal question. I'll indulge it. I'm told that when I'm not here, I'm distracted by what I might be missing, and wind up crabby. Or,
yeah?
my personal favorite, irascible. My wife has therefore decided it is best if I can dedicate my time to our business here for now. For both our sakes.
Okay then. I guess if you're both okay with it. Ever since I got here, this has felt like home. These people are family. I hope it feels that way for you too. That was intense, wasn't it? The artifacts, I mean. Sorry, this must all be a little overwhelming for you right now. I guess a lot overwhelming, now that I think about it. I'm Noelle. It's really nice to meet you. And thank you for bringing the artifact to us. Planning on sticking around then? Good. I think we can find a spot for you. And along the way, I can give you the very abbreviated tour. Right. So you've seen the library, obviously. Walter's quite proud of the collection, but Mateo has made more than a few contributions. Gardens are out the doors there, if you need a moment of quiet contemplation. Emphasis on the quiet part, at least usually. Let's head upstairs. Sebastian Banks, Constellation's founder, had this place built decades ago.
Very funny, Walter.
It was a big to-do at the time, but most people in the city have forgotten we're here. So this is the bar. Usually no tender, so help yourself. Within reason, of course. Now let's see about that room. You're in luck. We were almost at max occupancy already, but there's still one room up for grabs. It's been nice having the place so full. Okay, this'll be you. Common room on one side, so that'll be quiet, and Mateo on the other side, so maybe a little less quiet. I'm sure Sarah has something planned for each of us, so I'd better get back to it. Don't want to keep her waiting too long. Enjoy!
So, Noel, Constellation living up to your expectations?
Feel free to help yourself at the bar. I don't drink, but I feel like if I did, now would be a good time.
Hmm?
Another round of eating.
What is it this time?
Progress requires follow.
I am at your service, Captain.